We are now hearing from the San Diego lifeguards as they describe the moments they found two men trapped on a large boat stuck in a cave in Point Loma.
10 News reporter Mimi Alcala is by Mission Bay, where lifeguards brought those men back to solid ground.
Those three San Diego fire rescue lifeguards tell us they could not believe what they were seeing as they approached that cave in the dark water. But they say they were able to bring those two men to safety here in Mission Bay, but it was a bit of a challenge getting to them overnight.
It was kind of a surreal experience because you were looking at something you didn't think could possibly happen.
Once the sun came up, we got to hear the bizarre story told by the three men behind the rescue.
It didn't even look real.
Described as looking like a scene out of a movie, San Diego lifeguards Mark Korch, Gavin McBride, and Paul Nowakowski jumped into action dark and early Friday morning to save two men stuck on a large boat wedged inside of a cave.
The radio that the victims were speaking on, we could hear the victims pleading for help and asking us to please hurry and that they were running out of time.
Korch was behind the wheel navigating through the dark waters to pinpoint where the men were trapped.
We couldn't see a vessel or anything. But we saw some lighting in a cave.
Once they reached the glowing cave in Point Loma near the wastewater treatment plant, McBride and Nowakowski jumped in.
As we swam into the entrance, the cave took a dogleg to the south, and then we saw a full 26-foot catamaran vessel wedged up all the way far deep into the cave, and there's two people on board.
They swam each of the men out of the cave and onto the waiting rescue boat.
They were in shock, but they were calm and they were very cooperative. They weren't panicking at all, which was very helpful for the rescue effort.
The two told rescuers they had finished up a fishing trip when they fell asleep and woke up in the dark.
They said they were fishing west of the Coronado Islands and had fished till dark and set their autopilot and had fallen asleep and woken up under the cliffs and in the cave.
An unusual rescue for this crew, something they'd never seen before in their careers, but something they will definitely always remember.
Once we got them on the boat, they were just really thankful.
And the lifeguards tell us both men were doing just fine and had family members come pick them up, but we are still waiting to hear if the boat was damaged at all during this ordeal. Reporting in Mission Bay, Mimi Alcala, 10 News.